We're focusing on hitting 100 push-ups, but through 10 really distinct variations.
Okay.
And we're pulling this from a really interesting YouTube video, 100 push-ups, 10 variations in 4K from the channel 4D Pain. 4D Pain, as in the number 4, then the letter D, then the word pain.
So not deep pain, but 4D pain. So this is your shortcut, really, to understanding how powerful varied body weight training can be. Let's get into it.
They lay out this plan,
Right.
100 push-ups totally,
Okay.
but it's specifically broken down, 10 sets, 10 reps each set.
Okay.
And every single set uses a different push-up variation.
Ah, okay. So it's not just about banging out 100 reps however you can.
Not at all. It's structured.
Mm-hmm.
It's about building, different kinds of strength, hitting different muscles, different movement patterns, all within that push-up framework.
Huh. That makes sense. It's kind of a full program hidden in one exercise.
It really is. Aims for comprehensive development.
Okay, so where does 4D Pain start us off in this 10 variation journey? Something familiar.
Yep. Starts right at the foundation. Variation 1, the standard push-up.
Can't get more standard than that.
Exactly. Arms about shoulder width apart. Keep that body straight down and up. That's your baseline. Everything else kind of spins off from this.
All right, baseline established, standard push-up. So what's the first sort of twist 4D Pain introduces? Do they go straight for something hard?
Next up are the diamonds. You might know them as close grip push-ups.
Oh, yeah, hands close together.
Right. Forming that diamond shape, usually.
Mm-hmm.
This one really zeroes in on the triceps and the inner chest, too.
Okay, so more targeted.
Yeah, like a concentrated blast for those muscles. And strong triceps are just, you need them for pushing movements, right?
Definitely.
Especially locking out in things like dips or maybe even a muscle up down the line.
Makes sense.
And 4D Pain mentions wrist comfort is key here. If it pinches, widen the hands a bit.
Good to know.
Otherwise, go for the diamond. Oh, and a neat little tip they give.
What's that?
Try looking up, not down.
Really? Why is that?
Helps keep a better body line, apparently. Stops you kind of collapsing into your shoulders.
Huh. Never thought about gaze affecting form that much. That's interesting.
Right.
Okay, what's variation number 3 from 4D Pain? Something else targeting a specific spot.
This next one's pretty unique, the reverse push-up.
Reverse? How does that work?
Your hands face backward, wrists pointing outwards.
Whoa. Okay, that sounds awkward.
Yeah, 4D Pain says it might feel, quote, uncomfortable for your hands at first.
I can imagine.
But apparently it gets easier. It's definitely a way to challenge your wrist mobility and forearm strength from a totally different angle.
Mm-hmm.
Hits the pushing muscles differently.
Okay, that sounds like a real test for the wrist and forearms. Next up are archers. I'm picturing needing a lot of space for that one.
You definitely be. For archers, the big thing 4D Pain stresses is make sure you do really spread out your arms.
Okay.
Wide stance. And you're shifting your weight, like from one side to the other, almost like drawing a bow.
Okay. One arm pushing, the other stabilizing.
Exactly. Build serious strength on one side at a time, which is great prep for one-arm push-ups later on.
Right, building that unilateral power. Okay, then there's one called swimmers. Sounds aquatic.
Yeah, swimmers, specifically 4D Pain calls them front stroke swimmers.
Okay.
And what's really interesting is 4D Pain directly says these are good for one-arm push-ups.
So there's a clear link to more advanced stuff.
Totally. It shows how these aren't just random variations. They're building blocks. It's about control, core stability, that kind of thing.
Okay, so we've had some pretty focused, maybe intense variations there. Does the routine give you a bit of a break anywhere?
It does, actually. That's where the wides come in.
Wide grip push-ups.
Yeah, but interestingly, 4D Pain describes them as quite easy.
Oh, really?
Almost like a recovery move within the whole set.
So not meant to be super hard.
Nope. Let you catch your breath a bit, reset the muscles before the next tough one. It's smart programming,
Pacing it out.
That is smart. Using a variation as recovery within the sequence.
Okay, so after that little breather with the wides, we get back to building that crazy strength.
That's where knee thrusters come in, or knee raises sometimes called.
So you're adding a knee movement.
Yeah, bringing a knee up towards your chest or elbow during the push-up.
Mm-hmm.
4D Pain really emphasizes that this is how you can build up yourself crazy with just push-ups alone.
How so?
Because you're integrating your legs, your core. It turns the push-up from just an upper body thing into more of a full body challenge.
Right. Total body control. Okay, that leads into one that sounds pretty distinct. Animal push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
People sometimes mix these up with Tyson push-ups, right?
They do. Yeah, it's a common confusion. But 4D Pain is clear about the difference.
Okay, how do they distinguish animal push-ups?
With Tyson's, your feet mostly stay put. It's more about undeleting your upper body and core.
Right.
But with animal push-ups, 4D thing says the whole body's being worked.
Okay.
And the key difference, your feet moves in towards the knee moves in towards your arms.
Oh, so it's more like a crawl. Your lower body is moving too.
Exactly. It's much more dynamic, a full body flow, engages the hips, the legs way more, better for coordination, fluidity, the whole deal.
Got you. So a true full body movement. Speaking of full body, the next one needs some serious power, doesn't it? The explosive one.
You mean the claps? Yeah.
The plyometric push-up.
Right. And 4D Pain deliberately saves this one. It's left to last in the sequence.
Why is that?
Because as they say, it's the hardest, and the logic is we never do the hardest ones first, so we demand more from the body we push.
Ah, so you're hitting it when you're already tired.
Precisely. You're forcing your body to generate that explosive power even when fatigued. That's where you really build that strength and mental toughness too.
That makes sense. It's tough but effective, training when you're already taxed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after the hardest one, the claps, what's the final variation in this sequence of 10?
The grand finale is ins and outs.
Ins and outs. What's the movement like?
It's dynamic. You start off wide, then in wide, and then in, moving your hands between a wide and narrow position with each rep.
Okay, constantly changing the hand position.
Yeah. And the big benefit 4D Pain highlights is this greatly improves your push-ups.
I can see that.
Just constantly challenging your stability, your range of motion like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they connect it to other things too. They mentioned the same what we're doing here, you want to definitely do that on the bars as well.
Like doing variations of pull-ups.
Exactly, because that variety is how you become stronger at your craft, basically. It transfers.
That's a really good point. Variety isn't just for the sake of it. It makes you better overall across different skills.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like these 10 variations aren't even the end of the road for push-ups, according to 4D Pain.
Oh, not at all. 4D Pain definitely implies there are loads more. They toss out names like pics, decline, incline, even backstroke push-ups.
Wow.
Just shows there's always another way to challenge yourself. Keep the body guessing, you know.
Yeah, the potential seems huge just within this one exercise. So tying it all together, how does mastering these different push-ups translate into like bigger strength goals, according to 4D Pain? They mentioned something about tearing the muscle.
Right. 4D Pain connects it directly to building greater body control and overall strength.
Okay.
Specifically, they bring up attempting a muscle up on those bars.
Okay, that's a serious calisthenics goal.
Totally. Requires huge pushing and pulling strength, plus core. The idea is that by pushing yourself with these very challenging push-ups, you're stimulating the muscles effectively.
Mm-hmm.
That tearing the muscle phrase, it refers to creating those tiny micro tears in the muscle fibers.
Which is how muscles grow stronger, right?
Exactly. It's about that process of breakdown and repair to build real strength. Getting good work, as 4D Pain puts it.
Mm-hmm.
It builds the foundation for those really impressive bodyweight skills.
Man, what a fantastic breakdown of just one exercise. It really shows how, strategically playing with variations of something like the push-up can lead to really well-rounded strength. 4D Pain suggests you can become, incredible just by getting these variations down. And hopefully this deep dive gives you a bit of a shortcut to understanding that.
Absolutely. It's about finding the depth in something seemingly simple.
So it leaves you wondering, doesn't it? If you can get this much out of just 10 variations of the push-up, what other basic everyday exercises might be hiding that kind of potential?
That's a great question.
If we just approach them with the same kind of very deep exploration.
Something to definitely think about.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into push-ups.